As we round off Youth Month, shifting gears, the agenda, of course, is reflecting on the vital role that TVET colleges play in promoting skills development, empowering young people, and preparing them for meaningful participation in the labor market. SABC News anchor Mxolisi Masango has spent the morning at Ekurhuleni West College. It's one of the TVET colleges that is sharply on our radar, and he joins us now once again. And Mxolisi, there are complex looking machines there that you're showing to us. What do you have for us in this hour?
That's correct, Ayanda. We are giving you the whole visual experience here, and it's the final stretch of Youth Month, and we're shining a spotlight on TVET colleges. We are still out here at the Ekurhuleni West TVET College at the Catoris campus, and that is in the East Rand. And you know, these are places that are not just educational institutions, but powerful engines for youth empowerment, job creation, and skills. Not just any skills, but skills for the real world. And just what does it take to develop an academic program for such an institution? Let's find out, Ayanda. We talk now to academic team leader as well as facilitator, Mr. Madimeja Chukudu. It's great to have you, my good sir. Welcome to the agenda. So let's talk about the academic program and how you go about designing it to ensure that you fine-tune it, to ensure that the people that get out of here have all the skills that they need for the real world.
Thank you for the opportunity. Good morning to the viewers. The programs that we offer, we fine-tune them in such a way that they address the skills gap that our country is facing, in such a way that what the college is offering should prepare our student to be employable once they finish their studies with our college, in making sure that whatever programs that we have, it prepares them in such a way that they can even start their own businesses if they cannot get employment out there, because it's tough these days for the youth to be getting employment. So, but the programs that we offer as a college, we do programs that will prepare them to be ready for employment. The electrical programs, mechanical, or the construction and other programs that we are offering, it's what is going to assist the country in closing the skills gap, because we also have courses like robotics and mechatronics that we have, civil that we have, and then our student will be ready to close the gaps in those skills that are needed out there.
As I was busy having conversations with some of your colleagues off camera, they were talking to me, telling me about NCV. What is NCV and just how important is it?
NCV is the National Certificate Vocational. With NCV, we accept students who have passed grade 9, and then we register them for level 2. Once they finish level 2, it's a 3-year program. Level 2, level 3 and 4, which is actually equivalent to grade 12. With their level 4, they can still articulate to a university or a university of technology after completing their NCV program. The good thing about NCV is that it has got both a theory and practical component. Students are exposed already to the workshops where they do the practical.
So there are some conversations that are not really good around TVET colleges, where you'd have some young people say TVET colleges are their last resort when they cannot find any other institution where they can go learn. And I think it's time for us to have these conversations in an open and honest manner to actually say young people should be going and looking at TVET colleges as a first option, looking at South Africa and its shortage in skills.
Yes, I think that's a good thing, because we need to demystify the fact that people after completing their grade 12s, they all want to go to universities. So we need to change that perspective in such a way that student can see as a institution of first choice, where they can come and get equipped with skills, with knowledge that we are imparting as TVET colleges, in such a way that we prepare them for the work. They are work ready when they leave our institution. So we need to move away from choosing universities, but rather prefer the TVET colleges as an institution that will empower students with skills, knowledge, make them to be work ready.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Madimecha, for your time on the program, and he is the academic team lead. I want to cross over to the other side because this is where we have a representative of the SRC, Mr. Wali Malete, and you are tasked essentially with making sure that the voices of the young people here in this campus are represented in a robust manner. Talk to us about that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for visiting us. Our thing is to bridge the gap between management and students. Whenever students feel like there's things that we need to be addressed, so then we come in and then make sure that we actually make the conversation go through to management. Yes.
And why are TVET colleges so important in 2025 in South Africa?
One thing about TVET is that we have practicals in whatever on our courses. So you don't just get the theory part of it, you also get the practical side of it. And then with that, a student then is ready for the work environment. Yes.
So what are some of the feel-good stories? I know we're going to get one or two of those now when we wrap up our conversation. But what is so inspiring about the work that you do here on campus, being a student yourself?
Well, the task I have is very interesting, to be honest, and it's challenging. However, being a student myself and then having to then align with what the students are going through, it's very important, and the conversation gets through to management through us. Yes.
All right. Yeah. And keep up the good work as well. I want us to move to the other side, Ayanda, because ultimately it trickles down to young people being able to make ends meet, young people being able to, put food on the table for their families that they care for. Thank you so much for your time. What's your name?
My name is Palesa Mbalimtembu.
So, Palesa, I understand that you are an entrepreneur.
Yes, I'm an entrepreneur.
Talk to us about your business and how did you acquire all the skills that you have?
Oh, about my business, the name of my business is called Amandla Construction. So I was first a student here on this school. I did my NCV from level 2 to 4. Then I got an apprenticeship, which led me to getting my qualification to being a qualified electrician. So with partnership with NPI and EWC, I got an opportunity for them to be able to fund me to be able to start my own business, which they also supplied me with these tools, as you can see here. These are the tools that we got from EWC in partnership with the NPI.
So an electrical engineering company, you say?
Yes, it's an electrical company, which mostly we do maintenance on electrical machinery, also at homes, and repairs and maintenance.
All right, let's get another success story. Thank you so much for your time, my brother. What's your name?
My name is Shabu Mate, the director of Job Pro Electrical and the alumni in Ekurhuleni West College.
Talk to us about your business.
Okay, my business was started by the street style in 2016 due to the unemployment issue that we face in the country. So since I got a skills from NCV, National Vocational Certificate, because we're able to do the theory part and practical parts. So it was an advantage to me. So in Job Pro Electrical, we specialize with domestic installation. We do house wiring. We also do industrial installations. We also install separate meter. And I'm a qualified solar installer. I got a green card through EWC and NBI. They also funded me to buy my own ship container, the one that I'm working in on it.
Have you managed to employ other people?
Yes, I got 4 employees that I had employed. Others now they are working in Forgeville. Others they are working at Northwest Province.
All right, that's great, and we wish you all the best for your business. And of course, Ayanda, as you can see, we do continue here with just having a look at what's happening at this workshop. You can see so many people so busy here, and at the back of that, Ayanda, we're also taken aback. You know, lots is usually said about the youth of the 1976 generation that demanded education that empowered them. With that in mind, we fast forward to 2025 today, where we see that this struggle continues, but it's not in protest, but it's in building and in choosing education, upskilling, and entrepreneurship. And this is essentially where we leave it for today, right here at the TVET College here at Vosloorus. And it's been really great spending the greater part of the morning with these young people who, you know, came out to bare their heart and souls, but most importantly also spoke to us about why they do what they do. Well, guys, I must thank you so much. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you very much. Well, Ayanda, I am about to get very busy. It's back to you in studio.
All right, Mxolisi Masango, bowing out there in style with the entire team at the Ekurhuleni West TVET College. It's not often, by the way, that we get an applause for the job that we do. So I suppose it's a lovely way to bow out on this Friday. Just the agenda, taking a moment, of course, to acknowledge the work being done by a number of institutions to upskill young people, our way at least of putting a spotlight on this Youth Month on this last Friday of June.